And if that led me to being a CEO, then I would find a way to be the best at that.
This is Byron again. In 14 seasons in the NBA, I won 3 championships playing alongside the great Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, and the Showtime Lakers, a nickname we earned from our fast-paced, flashy style of play. Day in and day out, Coach Pat Riley pushed me to be my best, and in every season, my best was needed in different ways. In one of those years, I was the team's leading scorer. In the other years, I was called on to be more of a defensive specialist. When I returned to the Lakers for my final season, I was more of a coach on the court, as young players like Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal were now the stars of the show. Being a leader not only means doing whatever it takes to win, it also means making everyone around you better. Winning a championship takes all 15 guys playing their best basketball. When I transitioned to coaching, I focused on whatever was needed to turn each of these 15 guys into the best version of themselves. When I was coach with the New Jersey Nets, we went to the NBA Finals twice. In New Orleans, I won Coach of the Year with Chris Paul and the Hornets as we turned a once mediocre team into a top contender in the Western Conference. In both cases, I helped to mold young stars, squeeze a little extra out of the aging veterans, and learn what made each player tick. It led to a lot of winning. There were mistakes along the way. At times I was too tough. At times I was too stubborn. At other times, maybe I was a bit too trusting. It led to losing. In small doses in New Jersey and New Orleans, in larger ones in Cleveland and Los Angeles. Through it all, I learned a lot about myself, including what it takes to be a leader in nearly any circumstance, and how to push the right buttons to find greatness in every player. Mostly, though, I learned that I'll never stop learning.
I climbed the ranks as an executive, starting with the Scott Paper Company, where I worked as a sales rep while I was still in school. There I saw the value in marketing, but I also learned how to form business relationships. Negotiating by way of understanding people's wants and needs was a skill that I would use for the rest of my life. I knew the only way to expand my horizons and meet all types of people was to explore the world. I took a job as a marketing manager at Rank Hovis McDougall in the UK, and then became a project leader for Nestlé, a job that took me around the globe. I learned how different cultures interacted, conducted business everywhere from local markets to corporate headquarters, and put my foot in my mouth a number of times. Growing as a leader means screwing up and learning from your mistakes. I did plenty of that, and by the time I was president of Deer Park Spring Water, I had a better grasp of how to motivate people to strive for greatness. There were a lot of great business wins over the years. I bought Deer Park for $3.5 million and sold it for over $20 million in 20 months. At McKesson Water, we went from $220 million to over $400 million in sales and sold the water division to Danone for $1.1 billion 10 years later. 20 months after partnering with a private equity firm to pay $12 million for Dayrunner, we sold it for $45 million. There were also failures and missteps, but the lessons learned from the good and the bad all led me to Freshpet, where I'm now chairman of the board of a company that I truly believe will reshape the pet food industry. The opportunity to be chairman of a publicly traded company was a new one for me, and even at my age, I'm still learning.
When I go to the gym, I'm there to exercise. It's been a part of my routine nearly my whole life. Staying in shape is important to me, not only on a personal level, but also as a coach. I want to be on the court with the guys so they know I'm one of them. An older version, but one of them nevertheless. At the Laker facility, I talk to everyone. I enjoy it. I learn from them. Most importantly, they are all part of the team, and each Laker employee plays a role in the team's success. At Equinox, I'm on my own time, but as a leader, I feel I should always be trying to better myself.